We're in Marina Del Rey on Speedway. Nick's is right there. I'm walking out to get my mail. My old park. I stayed in Venice last night, down on Windward, about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile. The dune is up for this time of year, for when the major flood comes. This is what I'd like to see in Venice and Marina Del Rey, and maybe all of like West Los Angeles. I would love to see somebody design a building with no right angles. Everything here is just like sharp and flat and deliberate and jagged. And here's some innovation right here, right out of South Beach. There's a curve. Everything else is just right angles, glass and concrete. It sort of lacks imagination. Maybe it's the cheapest way to do it. I have no idea. I'm very critical of things I know nothing about. But yeah, the architecture is what I was going to talk about. It's all jagged and coarse and deliberate. Good law firm. Jagged and coarse, not so good, but deliberate's good because he can deliberate. Excellent. All right, we'll be there in a second. I know what you're thinking. How do they clean the windows all the way up there? Check this out. Also good for brushing shark's teeth. You don't want to get real close to a shark. Is that good? I'll edit that out. Down here, but it's not. It's like the most expensive part of the reason everything costs as much as it does. I'm guessing anywhere on the west side is the proximity to the Pacific Ocean. It's not like San Diego where you've got like inlets and you've got water on both sides of a bridge, for instance. It's this. Ocean. It goes from here to Venice to Santa Monica, all the way up PCH to Malibu. Come on, what is this? Ready for some sticker shock. 3-bedroom, 3-bath for $10,500 a month. Oh yeah, I got that on me. Looks like it's a water view though. 10 grand a month. Alright. Alright, I'm walking up on the old apartment on Ironsides. When I lived here, this was a parking lot, like a gravel parking lot. Like, there was nothing going on there. And this is a good example of the glass and the jagged angles. I mean, it's beautiful, yeah, but doesn't it kind of smack of 1981? It's like did they run out of ideas? Seriously, a challenge would be so great. The challenge is build something in 90292 that does not have one single right angle. This one kind of looks like a spaceship. I guess that's good. There she is. 15 Ironsides. 3 levels. A loft and then a loft. everything seems smaller. Yeah, anyway, it was $14.75 for 3 levels of fun. Studio with a loft, and the loft had a loft. Partial view of the ocean. I think now it's like 3,300, which is a big increase, but it's only, I mean, it's been like almost 20 years, so it's not too bad, I guess. The other thing they started doing, which helps when you want to raise the rent, they started calling Marina del Rey Silicon Beach. Right around the time that we left to go to New York, and they were trying to attract like the Silicon Valley computer nerds who had money to burn to come down. I actually delivered a pizza down there a few years ago to Mark Paul Gosselaar. Zach from Saved by the Bell. Not a great tipper. Anyway, but you can see like the blue awnings. It's like one of the apartment complexes they built in 2013, where they have doggy DNA. You can move in with your dog, but when you do, they take a sample of his crap and they keep it on file. So when somebody defaces the property, they send somebody out, they find out who it was, and then you get a strongly worded email on your door. You think your job is bad. Imagine being the guy who has to answer the brown phone at 3 a.m. There's been a breach. All right, well, here's some innovation. Actually, here's old meets new. Jagged, but different. See, that's nice. This, however, come on. It's a story of a man named Brady. Jagged. Here's a fun question. Sunglasses on top of your head. What's the verdict there? You put them in your shirt. That's old school, but I got like a collar, 2 shirts, and these, and a very wise woman named Laura years ago told me that you can't busy up your neck too much. You can do one thing, not two. So like if you had on a button down with a V-neck underneath it, you can't wear a necklace also. That makes sense to me, so I wouldn't put it here. As far as back of the collar, I've never really been on board with that look. The guys who wear the sunglasses on the back of their head like this, unless you're like walking backwards somewhere as a party gag. What else? There's nothing you can do. Are the froggies or toadies? This is how This is interesting. It's a for rent sign, and it says "or best offer," and it's been up since December. Where is it? It's right down there on this road. Is that worth 2 bedrooms with carpet, 944 square feet, 2 baths, jacuzzi tub, $34.95 a month? 2 bedroom. If you split that with somebody, it's still kind of astronomical, but maybe split it with 3 people. So the obvious question becomes, like, why would anybody pay the money to live here? And the answer is opportunity. But if you're not in the industry, you'd be a fool to move here. Of course, there is this. I'm not sure it makes the tripling of rent okay, but